They say revenge is a dish best served cold. I served mine on Sunday dinner with a side of DNA results and a family secret that had been festering for 6 months. My husband knew, my son knew, and they all thought I'd never find out. Let me tell you how I got here. I'm 63 years old. I've been married to my husband for 35 years. We raised 2 sons in this house, built what I thought was the perfect family. I'd always prided myself on reading people, on knowing when something was off. For weeks, my husband had been acting strange, taking phone calls outside, leaving rooms when I entered, coming home late with vague explanations. I didn't want to think about what it could mean. An affair? Money trouble? After 35 years, you think you know someone. I told myself I was being paranoid. We had bigger things to focus on. Our younger son's wife had just given birth to a beautiful baby boy. The whole family was celebrating. There was my older son, the golden child, charming, successful, married to a woman who looked like she'd stepped out of a magazine. Long blonde hair, effortless grace. They had a 3-year-old son, my first grandson. And then there was my younger son, the quieter one, the gentle one. He'd married his wife 3 years ago. She was different, bold, always needed to be the center of attention. I watched them all that afternoon, and that's when I noticed it. The way my older son looked at his brother's wife, the way she found excuses to be near him, how they'd go quiet when others came close. I'd noticed it before, little moments over the years, but I'd always brushed it aside. They were family. Surely I was imagining things. And my husband, he was watching them too, but not with suspicion, with worry, like he was afraid of something. The following week, my younger daughter-in-law texted me. She wanted to stop by with the baby, said she needed advice about newborn sleep schedules. I thought it was sweet that she was reaching out. But when she arrived, something felt wrong. She was jittery, kept checking her phone. She asked if anyone else was home.
Is Nick stopping by or Caitlin with Ryan?
No, honey, it's just us today. Why?
Oh, no reason. I thought maybe they'd be here.
20 minutes later, my phone rang. It was my older daughter-in-law. She was dropping off my grandson for an afternoon with Grandma. She had a last-minute work meeting. I brought my grandson inside. He ran straight to his toy box in the hallway, and that's when I heard it. Someone was in the hallway with him. I walked into the hallway and saw my younger daughter-in-law crouched behind my grandson, small scissors in hand, snipping a chunk of his hair. My grandson looked confused.
What are you doing? I was just, he had a tangle and I thought, you were cutting his hair without asking me? Without asking his mother? It was nothing. I'm sorry, I have to go. You're not leaving until you tell me what that was about.
Her hand trembled as she quickly shoved the hair into her pocket. She ran, literally fled my house like I'd caught her committing a crime. And in her panic, something tumbled out of her bag onto my porch. A home DNA test. I sat there for an hour, that box in my hands, my mind racing. Why would she need my grandson's hair? Why would she need a DNA test? Her baby was barely 3 weeks old. And then it hit me. She wasn't making a scrapbook. She wasn't collecting family mementos. She was comparing DNA. She wanted to know if her newborn son was my older son's child. My son, my golden boy, and his brother's wife. The pieces fell into place. All those moments I brushed aside. All those times I told myself I was paranoid. I wasn't crazy. I was right. I wanted to call my older daughter-in-law. I wanted to warn her, but I didn't have proof. Just a box and a terrible suspicion. And if I was wrong, I'd destroy this family over nothing. And then I remembered my husband, the way he'd been acting, the secrecy, the phone calls, the way he watched them at the barbecue. What if he already knew? The following day, I waited. My husband came home, went straight to his study, closed the door. And then I heard him on the phone. His voice was low, tense. I should have walked away. Part of me didn't want to know. But I had to know. I stood outside the closed door and listened. I could hear him talking, agitated and
I told you to be more careful. No, she found Deborah with the scissors. I know. Listen to me. Keep your mouth shut. Thomas doesn't suspect anything yet. Your mother's asking questions, but I'll handle her. Just act normal at Sunday dinner. What did you expect me to do? Tell her our son got his brother's wife pregnant? Destroy this family? I don't care how guilty you feel. You made this mess. Now we protect what's left.
I pushed the door open.
How long have you known?
Sweetheart, it's not
How long?
6 months. He came to me when Deborah found out she was pregnant.
And you helped him hide it. You told me I was imagining things when I said they seemed too close. You made me feel crazy.
I was trying to protect this family.
You protected him. You let Thomas raise another man's child. You let Caitlin live a lie. You chose our son's affair over our marriage.
35 years. 35 years of marriage, and the man I trusted more than anyone in the world had been lying to my face, protecting the people who were tearing this family apart. And for what? To avoid the mess? To keep up appearances? I had a choice. I could stay silent, pretend I didn't know, let them all keep playing their parts. Or I could burn it all down. I texted my older daughter-in-law, told her we needed to talk. She arrived looking nervous, like she already knew this conversation was coming.
You know, don't you?
How long have you known?
3 weeks. I found text messages on his phone, late-night calls to her. I confronted him. He denied it at first. Then he admitted it, said it was a mistake, that it was over.
It's not over. That baby is his.
I know. I saw pictures of the baby. He has Nick's eyes, his nose. I've been living with a man who fathered a child with his brother's wife and expected me to smile through family dinners.
Why didn't you leave?
I am. I've been gathering evidence for my lawyer, bank statements, text records, everything. I filed for divorce yesterday morning, but I didn't want to tell him yet. I wanted him to sit at a table with everyone he's lied to and watch it all fall apart.
Sunday dinner. This week. The whole family will be there.
I'll be there.
We sat there, 2 women who'd been betrayed by the men we trusted most of all, and we made a plan. Not revenge, justice. Sunday dinner. I told everyone it was a special occasion, a celebration of family. They all came. They had no idea what was coming. I let them eat, let them pretend. My husband avoided my gaze. My son poured wine for his brother's wife like nothing was wrong. And I waited. I stood up and tapped my wine glass. Silence fell around the table. I told them that 2 weeks ago, I caught my younger daughter-in-law cutting my grandson's hair, without permission, without explanation. She ran from my house and left something behind, a DNA test. And I wondered, why would she need to compare my grandson's DNA to her own baby's DNA? So I did some investigating, and I found out the answer. I pulled out the papers, DNA results, and placed them in front of my younger son. His wife's baby wasn't his. It was his brother's.
Mom, please, let me explain.
Sit down. I'm not finished.
The silence was deafening. Then I turned to my husband. I told them all that my husband, their grandfather, their father, had known about this affair 6 months. He'd been helping them hide it, telling them to keep quiet, telling them that my younger son didn't suspect anything.
Dad, you knew?
He chose to protect my older son, to let my younger son raise another man's child, to let my older daughter-in-law live a lie. He chose them over all of us. I pulled out more papers. I told them I filed for divorce that morning.
You can't. We can work through this.
No, we can't. You broke my trust. You broke this family, and I'm done protecting you.
I believe you have something to say. My older daughter-in-law stood up. She was composed, powerful.
I filed for divorce 3 days ago. I've known about the affair for weeks. I was just waiting for all of you to be in the same room so I could say this. Nick, you're a coward. You destroyed 2 marriages, betrayed your brother, and expected me to smile and play the perfect wife. I'm done. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. And you, Deborah, you're welcome to him. I hope you're happy together, because you've both lost everything.
She grabbed her purse and walked out. My younger son stood, still holding the DNA papers. His voice was quiet, broken. He asked his wife if it was true. She nodded through her sobs. He told her to get out of his house. He walked out. She ran after him. My older son sat in shock. My husband stared at me. He told me I'd destroyed this family. I told him no. He did, 6 months ago. I walked out, leaving him and our son alone at the table, surrounded by the ruins of the family dinner. They say when you expose a lie, you're the villain, the troublemaker, the one who broke the family. But here's what I learned. The family was already broken. I just stopped pretending it wasn't. My son and his father tried to blame me, said I should have handled it privately, that I embarrassed them. But I didn't embarrass them. They embarrassed themselves. My younger son has full custody. His wife is
Facing the consequences of her choices. My older son lost his wife, his brother's respect, and his reputation. And my husband? He's learning what it's like to live with the consequences of choosing loyalty to a lie over loyalty to the truth. As for me, I'm 63 years old. I'm starting over. And for the first time in 6 months, I can breathe. If you've been betrayed by the people you trust most, let me tell you something. You're not crazy. You're not overreacting. And you're not the one who broke the family. They did. Your job is to stop protecting them and start protecting yourself.
So what did you think? Did she handle that the right way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing from y'all. If you enjoyed this story, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.